Have you ever thought about you want to get out of your rat race? Have you thought about you also want to achieve financial freedom like those people? So today I want to make the video to share with you how I, as an immigrant in the US, achieved financial freedom within 5 years in Houston, Texas through real estate investing. This is not a video to brag myself, but that is a video to help you. Maybe you can do something this year, get started in 2023. Our channel is about real estate investing and financial freedom. We produce new videos every week, so subscribe us and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss next episodes. My story started in 2015. That time I just moved to Houston. My husband found a job and he went to work. So I stayed in the rented small apartment and thinking about my life. What should I do? Am I looking for a job? Should I have some other license? So that time I started to learn personal training course online because I was a personal trainer back in China. So I want to be a personal trainer here. And after months, I did got a license and I started to get my own clients. But also meanwhile, I'm started thinking, do I want to do that in the rest of my life here? Or I want to do something else? One day, that was the day changed my mind. We drove to the River Oaks neighborhood. That is one of the richest neighborhoods in Houston. And I saw those big, pretty houses everywhere. And we talk about who owns those big houses. My husband said probably they're lawyers and doctors, people who has business, who has money. And on the way back, we passed by a flea market. And we took a small walk there. Then I saw people there picking up some ugly tomato, which selling for $1, you can get 5 pounds. And on the way back, I just had two big contrast vision in my mind, rich and poor. So on the same night, I did some online research, rich, poor. Rich people, poor people, how to be rich, what to make people rich. And something popping out, that was a short video about rich dad, poor dad. And that video changed my mind since that day. And I showed the video to my husband. We both were very shocked by the mindset thing. So from that day, we both decided to learn real estate and buy rentals. So we want to learn from Robert Kiyosaki and his wife. We also want to retire earlier through real estate. And then we set our goal. I remember I had a vision board that day. I put so many houses cut from magazine and newspapers on that big paper. So I want to own those houses. I also want to have enough passive income to cover our life expense. And it seems to be so crazy at that moment. That time, we have no money. We have no knowledge. We don't have connections. We don't know the market. We both are very new in Houston. But that was a goal. We set it for 5 years. We said we want to buy 10 houses in 5 years. From that day on, we both keep learning by YouTube videos, and then we joined some investing course, and then we started our action. Looking for houses, go to events, go to seminar, read books, audiobooks, podcasts, a lot of things to learn, but only learning is not enough. We need action. So we drove for $1. That means after work, we drove around in the neighborhoods around to see different houses, to see any sign of distressed houses, any house for sign or for sale by owner. I also remember that time I even wrote some small paper to stick on their mailbox that I'm interested in buying your houses. And I do remember we received some calls and messages like, hey, don't mess up with our mailbox. And then I also created the Facebook page. I learned a lot about online marketing. I learned everything by myself on YouTube. how-to. So YouTube is the best university for me. Those how-to marketing, I learning by doing, create the Facebook page. And one of our deal, it came from our Facebook page. The lady said, oh, I love your content. I do have a house for sale. And then I got so excited. And in the end, we did put the house under contract. We met the lady, we talked to them, and we sold the house. It really works. And it gave me more confidence. Social media marketing did do a good job. But the key is you need to constantly doing it. And at that time, by learning, we also did so much marketing. We bought a bandit signs. I bought all those pen and wrote by my own hand. We buy houses signs. And in the evening, my husband got home. We drove around, put the signs around in the weekend morning. There is a saying in any business, within the first 6 months, you need to do an action. If there is no action after 6 months, probably you won't do it. So in the first 3 months, I jumped to my first deal. We went to see the house and I gave offer. We didn't do that deal very well. I will make another video to talk about all the mistakes I did in that first property. At least we jumped to it and we did it. We kept that house for rental for years and we just sold it. Another thing is about business model. You know, it's very hard for anyone to start a business without don't even know business. So when people told us, what's your business model? So we were like, we just want to buy some houses. When we were not very clear about our business model. Are we doing flipping? Are we doing wholesaling? Are we doing buy and hold, owner finance? There's so many strategies out there. Which one is good for us? So we need to clear our niche. Until one day, we're pretty clear. We don't have enough capital. So we need to gain capital. Then we can buy long-time hold rentals. So we were getting clear after months and months. We started doing wholesaling, which means we put house under our contract and assign to the end buyer, like the middleman. So we did a lot of wholesaling during that time, and I used my good strategy I learned to buy houses through different creative financing. So since that moment, after nearly 6 months, our strategy got clear and clear. So my conclusion for that is we really need to know what we want. We need to stick to the 5-year goal and don't change the direction. And also don't do many things you want to do here, you want to do there, then in the end, you do nothing. You're wasting your energy. So focus on your goal and stick to it. Like we did, gain the capital, buy rentals. So it's very clear. Obstacles. Yes, I have many obstacles. Number one is the language. You know, in the real estate, there's so many new words I'm gonna learn, which I don't know the definition. I don't know the contract. There's so many itty-bitty things there I'm learning. There's so many terms and the law, real estate law. I don't know anything about it. So I'm learning and I learn all the process. Knowledge is a big part. And especially for me, this is my second language. I'm beating the obstacle and learning. I spend more time on it. I spend a lot of time on Stitcher, which is an app. So I listen to a lot of podcasts. I listen to Big Pockets. They have awesome podcasts. I listened nearly every podcast from the over 200 back to this episode 1. And I bought so many books to read. Since this is a language barrier, I'm also reading slower and learning a little bit slower there. Another obstacle is we don't have enough money to do the marketing. That time we only rely on my husband's salary and we have life spending to pay. So only in the end, even we could squeeze out $500 to buy a lot of bandit signs, printers, letters to sending out, or buy some software like email marketing thing. That's all our very, very low budget. And another obstacle happened to us is we unluckily experienced the 2018 flood Harvey hit Houston, and we were so unlucky our house got so badly flooded. That was the tragedy in my memory. Even every time I talk about it, I feel very low, feel very bad. Because we nearly lost everything. And that was the house we purchased for ourselves literally after 2 years. And since the house was not in the flood zone, so we didn't buy any flood insurance. Yes, we got some money from FEMA support, but it's not enough. We're still gonna pay more out of our own pocket or sit on our SBA loan for years and years. And we are still sitting on the furniture loan as we lost them all. That make our budget even tight every month. But that time, I feel so bad. I feel why I was so unlucky, why I was the one got hit. But complaining didn't help. In my other mind is, what should I do to change the situation to the other side? On the business mind, I started thinking about maybe that's some opportunity I can do some business on it. So after the flood is gone, most people got to calm down a little bit. They started thinking about selling their house since they got flood insurance. So that time, I got many houses under my contract and I did many deals out of it. I know a lot of people will say, you're lucky. No, I don't think so. Luck maybe is a small part of it, but 90% is my effort and how I shift my mind to a victim part to a fighter part. Every time I feel life is unfair to me, I started my fighting mode. I feel I can do better out of it. Nobody can really break me down. I think I'm a life fighter. Sure, as a woman, I have my moments. I can feel very low in some days. The thing is, I bounce back quickly. I shift my mind from very low into very high, and I want to do things. I want to change the situation. There are so many obstacles always happening in our life, but my key is how to fight back with it, how to change it, how to stick to my goal and keep fighting. Every time I see the problem, I think about the solution. There are always more solutions than problems. During that 5 years, we never stopped buying properties. Every time we made money, we put on the side to buy rentals. Because I know if I don't put it into property, probably the money will be gone in the vacation. Just gonna spend in the daily eating out or whatever things happen. So it's better just to put money aside and put to the property as soon as possible. So during that 5 years, we keep buying properties, try to reach our financial freedom goal. So for the moment, our rental properties produce enough income so we could live on that to cover our living expense. But I know it's just a level 1. There are more to go. It's not being greedy to buy more houses. It's about I want to achieve higher goal to make our life even more free. You know, it's so exciting for me every time I set a new goal and I want to achieve it. That's the process really bring me joy. I think I'm the kind of person I love challenge. I like to do new things. I like to achieve my next achievements. It's like I climb to a higher tower. I want to go higher and higher. Talking about fear. Yes, I do have some fear when investing money. Am I doing something wrong or all these worries? But worries doesn't help. Most worries won't happen. We have worry because we have those unknown parts. So prepare ourselves well with knowledges. Once I know everything I'm doing, I just repeat doing the same thing. Don't shift around. Don't try to do other new things. It's all about repeating. Learn, doing, success, and repeat. You know, in the real estate investing, only 30% are women. But those 30% women can do very well. And when I know women can do even better than men in real estate, because real estate is about home. And we are women, we're good at analyze numbers. And when I know that fact, it brings me more confidence. So this is a story of mine. This investing journey is not easy. It's not for everyone. But if you want to get out of your rat race, you have your clear goal to achieve financial freedom. You can be that 10%. If you like today's video, please give me a thumb up, and I also would like to see your comments in the below. Have you ever thought about financial freedom? What's your plan for the new year? Have you ever thought about buying rental properties? So leave a comment in below and follow our channel. We will produce more about financial freedom, real estate from our own story. See you next time.